When you multiply fractions, you multiply the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. So it is A times C over B times D. When we were working on the addition and subtraction of fractions, we were already doing the multiplications. For example, remember we were doing 2/5 plus 1/15. We wanted to find the equivalent fraction of 2/5 here with 15 for the denominator. An equivalent fraction means the fraction that has the same value but a different look. We can multiply 2/5 times 1. Instead of 1, we multiply 3 over 3, which has the same value as 1, and this becomes 6 over 15, and that is the equivalent fraction of 2/5, and we were able to do the addition like so. So in here, we were already doing the multiplication of the fractions. Not only multiplying 1, we are also going to multiply other numbers as well. Let's do some examples. 2 over 7 times 1/5 is, you multiply the numerator by the numerator. 2 over 7 times 5 is 35. How about 3 over 10 times 3 over 10 is 3 times 3 is 9. 10 times 10 is 100. 3 over 5 times 1/3. That is 3 times 1 over 5 times 3. But instead of 3 times 1, let's switch a place. 1 times 3 over 5 times 3. This also can be 1/5 times, what's a 3 over 3? 3 over 3 is 1/5 times 1, and any number times 1 is the original number. Let's try one more. 1/2 times 4/5. This is 1 times 4 over 2 times 5. Instead of 4, let's just do 1 times 2 times 2 over 2 times 5. We can switch the place. This is 1 times 2 times 2 over 5 times 2. This is equivalent to 1. So 2/5 times 1, which is 2/5. 8 over 9 times 5 over 12. Instead of 8 times 5, let's switch the place. 5 times 8 over 9 times 12. 8 over 12 looks like these can be reduced. That's where the greatest common factor comes in. The greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. So instead of 8, you'll do 2 times 4 over 9 times. Instead of 12, you'll do 3 times 4. And these numbers can be reduced to 1. Now, you do 5 times 2 is 10, and 9 times 3 is 27. Let's just say you didn't figure out the greatest common factor of 8 and 12 is 4. Then just start with the easy one. You would do 5 times 4 times 2 over 9 times 6 times 2. These will be reduced to 1, but these numbers can be also reduced. And then you just keep going until you don't see any common factors of numerator and the denominator. 34 over 15 times 36 over 17. 34 is multiple of 17. So we can do 17 times 2. And it looks like there are common factors of 15 and 36. What could that be? I could think of 3 right away, so let's do 3. 3 times 12 is 36, and also 3 times 5 is 15 times 17. Now, these numbers can be reduced, and these numbers can be reduced. And we have 2 times 12 over 5 left, and this is 24 over 5. 15 over 35 times 42 over 9. You can see common factors everywhere. There are common factors of 15 and 35, and there are common factors of 42 and 9, and also there are common factors of 9 and 15. If there are common factors everywhere, you just do it one by one. Whatever you want to do first. I will reduce this fraction first. Divide that by 5 first. Then you will have 3 over 7 times, since I have 7 here, instead of 42, I will change that to 6 times 7, so I can reduce 7 as well. And I have 3 up here, so instead of 9, do 3 times 3. These can be reduced, and these can be reduced. What is 6 over 3? That is equal to 2. How do we multiply fraction by a whole number? 25 is equivalent to 25 over 1. So when you have a whole number, take that as a numerator. So 8 times 25 over, and 1 for the denominator, so we'll just have 15. 5 is a common factor of 15 and 25, so we'll do 8 times 5 times 5 over 5 times 3. 5 over 5 is 1, so it is 40 over 3. Try this problem on your own. I will set 20 seconds and begin.